Welcome to Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. My name is Sue Roskoff, and I am an ambassador here with Project Die Hard. We've got a lot going on all the time, and you're going to hear some more great news tonight, more things that are happening, and some good discussion that I think we'll have in the midst of all of this. So before I go any further, though, I do want to go ahead and bring in Brian Gibson, who is our president and founder, and he is, so many things, so many hats, all the pieces. Brian, come on in, and I am so glad to have you with us tonight. How are you?
Getting better every day.
That's what I like to hear.
Had the Colorado heart doctor appointment today because they did the double bypass, but they still got to put a stent in. So that was what that was all about. But that was a great discussion with Dr. McDermott today. I learned that he teaches EMS, trauma medicine. So we got to talking about, well, what'd you do in the Army? And I pull up the medic tattoo, and we got to talking about calls and stuff. He goes, yeah, I did my residency in East St. or some town. He goes, I got my share of gunshot wounds. I said, cool, doc. So I think I might have a little bit more than yours. Because you got gunshots, that's great. Criminals shooting criminals, but I got things that blow up and put out little pieces of metal and, and then AK-47s and yeah. I I don't do apples to apples and oranges to oranges. It's look, you do you, I did me, we're good. Mm-hmm. But I did not get a chance to get the PowerPoint up, so you guys are lucky because you know me, right? Me and my PowerPoints is that military thing, short, sweet, to the point. But the big praise report from last week. Last week was the first Wednesday of the month. So what does that mean? That means our outreach program, our fellowship breakfast, right? Mm-hmm. Praise be to God. And the Zion Baptist Church out of Metropolis, 24 veterans received fellowship, supporting one another, and a free meal.
Awesome.
That's our highest turnout year to date for 2024.
That's huge.
That's the whole premise of the mission.
And were there some new ones, or are most of them at this point repeats? They make their way back around because they know how good it is.
I want to say we had 2 first-timers there because I make it a point to meet the first-timers. Mm-hmm. Come, right? And then we have our repeats, but the discussion I had with Pastor Brad of Woodlawn Church, one of our ministry partners that came, right? Some of his people came and broke bread with heroes. They got to talking, and it was a great thing, and I swear there's 3 veterans that breakfast is the reason they're still with us. I swear that is what they look forward to every month.
That means everything.
Yeah, it means everything. That's they come, they talk. I mean, they show up right at 7 o'clock, and they're there till the end. From 7 to 9:30, that's where they're at. They're drinking. They get their meal. They're drinking their coffee, and they're talking to one another. The new veterans, they introduce themselves. They exchange phone numbers. They help one another. That's the whole premise of our facilities. That's the whole premise of this mission, is to give those veterans a safe, judgment-free place to come and get hope.
It's working.
It's working. Discussion I had today it was all via text, because people, if you're following the page, you've seen what was put out about our community support programs, right? We have ways for people to help our community support programs. And the whole gist of it, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, they said, oh, well, good luck to you. And I was kind of in a little mood, so I said, it's thank you, but it's not luck. It's called prayer and faith. Yeah.
That is exactly it.
That is exactly it. All right, I see here we got some people watching. Put a comment in there so we can see where you're from, who you are. Right? James Divine. Okay. You still with us, brother? All right, so couldn't get the PowerPoint up, but I do think we need to discuss something. Because I know as an ambassador, you feel this too, right? Let me pull this up. Keep that, share this, go here, go there, and we'll do. There we go. This is our catch-22. Go ahead. If you can see it, you read it, because I know you go through this.
Our catch-22. So civilians, veterans should be helping to grow the mission, to grow your mission. Veterans, civilians should be helping to grow your mission. Both. The government should be helping to grow your mission. As always, together everyone accomplishes more. That is a theme here. If each does a little, big things will happen. Don't wait for someone else to do something when you can. That, to me, is big. Don't wait for someone else to do it. If there's something you can do, just do it. That brings me back to a guy that one of my first bosses, he used to just do it with such a phrase. He shortened it up to JDI, baby. Come on, JDI, just do it. It was just a silly way to go about it, but it's like if I ever asked about something, it's like, JDI. It's like, don't wait for someone. You don't even need to necessarily ask permission. As long as we're on the same page, move it forward.
Yeah, folks, God will never leave the mission. We will never use the suffering of veterans to grow the mission. There's no drugs or alcohol allowed within the mission.
Pretty simple. Not hard to understand those rules.
Those guidelines.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. You want to help? Help. Volunteer at projectdiehard.org. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's the first step. we listen to every idea that comes across. Some weeks we get flooded with them. There's some that I don't even put out to the team because I value my team's time. I value their input. I don't waste it with stupid stuff. I really don't, do I?
Nope. Yeah,
But
go ahead.
But yet, when we have our weekly meetings, I keep you guys all informed. Hey, this decision was made. If I have a tough decision, I reach out to my leadership team, to the team, and say, okay, what are we going to do about this? That would be, where did I put it? Oh, yeah, hold on. Oh, yeah, since we're going to have a discussion on things, it's in this folder. Where is it? Is this the one?
And while you're looking, I should mention then the whole IHOP thing. I have not eaten at an IHOP in, I honestly don't remember the last time, but we did today. We're actually at a location where we had IHOP for breakfast. Oh my God, it's so good. So anybody who is around and is able to join in next month, it's always that first Wednesday of the month. And I'm telling you, the whole time we were eating, all I was thinking was, oh, I wish I lived closer to Paducah so that I could join in with you guys because it's amazing.
Well, and again, people that are reaching out, right, saying, why don't you have this at every IHOP? We want it at every IHOP on the first Wednesday of the month. We want that.
That'd be so great. But you can't be in every place at the same time, can you? Haven't figured out how to clone you yet.
Volunteer at projectdiehard.org. And it's not just that. Volunteers to run those events are needed. Mm-hmm. And our IHOP gives us a very, very good price. So it takes what else to make these things happen? Funding, resources. That's where your $22 a month goes. Okay? Yeah. I'm trying to find. I can't remember where I put it. But let me pull up. What's this one? Yeah. Pink. I'll let you beat this one to a pulp.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the whole idea of I'll hop on board when things are you get it going and then we'll help. So yeah. How do we get bigger if we don't get the help now? That I don't understand. We need people now and then, not just then. We actually have to grow this now. It's not going to get bigger if we don't get bigger. Well, yeah, we need the help now to actually make this all come together. That's all there is to it. I love the idea of having more people as things are getting bigger, hopping on board. However, we really need the help now. Now is when things are crucial, critical, huge. Because until
again, this is the thing, folks. We fight. This is the thing we fight all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we reach out to lottie dottie everybody. Hey, during the mission, let's have some, let's bring hope to veterans. When you get bigger, come back to us.
How does that work anyway? If everybody says I'm going to wait till you get bigger, how do you ever get bigger? It takes the community. It takes growing together.
That's the whole thing here. We've had people promise things to this mission. Oh, when you get the land. Okay, we got the land.
Mm-hmm. Where are you? You said when we get this.
We got the land.
Yeah.
So where's the help? That takes me back to the meeting with the politicians.
Mm-hmm.
Dale Fowler came to the soft opening,
Mm-hmm.
has seen Bob Rush, has said this is going to be a great place. We got the video somewhere out there, I know, but you need to make this happen, right? And that was with the Disability Channel, our resource partner, bringing their programs down to us. There was a thing because the college they're tied to is up in Canada and this and that. So what did we do? Who did we bring on?
Southern Illinois University, SIU, on board. It's official. That's huge. That is in place.
And folks, you just happen to be talking to the official Project Die Hard educational liaison. That's her. Why? Why would I task her with that? Aren't thou a college professor?
So I work in a university. I am a lab manager for the biology department, well, life sciences department. So I've got that role there. I have taught our lab courses there. I've been in the whole university scene almost my entire career, and it's been a few years now. So it's a great thing to have that partnership going on, that understanding, that relationship. That's a university does not just willy-nilly say, sure, we'll hop on board what you're doing. That takes some doing.
That took a little over a year of discussions back and forth, and them looking at us, we're looking at them, and more discussions. And then when we got to that next point, then the memorandum started. And that had to go through their legal and had to come back to us, go to our legal, come back. It took a minute. But yeah, folks, if you're worried about are we real or not?
That gives a huge amount of credibility to anything. That when you have a university on board, the chancellor's not going to put his name on a piece of paper that is anything but awesome.
Same thing goes with Die Hard, folks. folks, look, my team we're ready to talk to you. But when it comes time for you to join one of our community support programs, I'm the last guy you're going to meet because we have memorandums that we sign. And I signed for Project Diehard. I reserve that right. I got that little thing that says, yeah, they've been vetted. So when I say they're a resource partner, you can pretty much take it to the bank that they are legit. If I say these people help our mission, they've been vetted. Yeah.
And we all need that. We all need resources along the way, whatever it might be, at different points, different things. Knowing that you can turn to an organization like Project Diehard and know that whatever information is coming through the organization is vetted, is good, is going to be on the up and up, all the things. That says a lot. That's a huge weight off of a person's shoulders to know that this is someone I can trust. This is something I can count on. And I know that I'm not getting screwed by this group because of anything. It is something where we take things to that level that not just any Joe Schmo is going to be hopping on board here and part of this.
That brings me back to a conversation I had at the fellowship breakfast. Mm-hmm. Somebody asked, so how does it work if a veteran needs help? Well, we work with what we have, right? A veteran reaches out to us. We figure out, okay, what do you need? Can we help? Right? Do we have the resources? Do we have what it takes to help that veteran in that situation? But if we can't help them, my team lets me know that all avenues have been exhausted. And then it comes to me. And in this phone are leaders of vetted nonprofits that when I call, they answer. And when they call me, I answer. And they have a veteran that we can help, we help them. And if we have a veteran they can help, they help them. Teamwork makes the dream work. That funny thing that I've been stressing since day one.
The number of times I can repeat that and have repeated that, it's just the truth, right? It just is.
Okay. So I got the next catch-22. This is my personal catch-22.
Here it comes.
All right, this is my catch-22, folks. I have been told you have to take care of yourself for you be able to help others. So true. And yet, I've been told you need to do more for veterans. I can't have that both ways. I can't.
Nope.
The team is made up of volunteers. They have lives to live. Each does what they can. This mission is huge. Before the show, we were talking about that. I put out the need, and then I asked, can you do this? I don't say you need to do this, right? I asked, can you? Mm-hmm. Where are you coming from right now? Oh, yeah. You're on vacation.
Yep.
Okay. If you take a task, you're going to see it through to completion. You keep the team informed and you ask for input. That way, there we can make sure the veteran is getting the best care. Hey, Roger Marshall, you just hit my message box. Tune in and let's get you on this podcast.
Ooh, awesome.
I'm calling you out, brother. I'm calling you out. You send me this attachment, that attachment. Great. Hop on this podcast. Come on. That was. I think it's out there. We put a thing out earlier. It's not what you know, it's who you know, right?
Oh, so much. So, yes.
Okay. So if you follow our page, if you're watching this in a repeat, Project Die Hard, if you're on YouTube, you find us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, right? That, yeah. Skill training. This is in response to the email message. It's what you're going to see out there. It was that Kevin Bacon 10 degrees separation thing. It's on that thing, okay? Skill training is coming to our facilities. Teach veterans brand new skills instead of throwing hand grenades or driving tanks. Who's big into the trades out there? Who's huge? Mike Rowe, 30 Jobs.
Oh, yeah.
That person, have you tried to reach out? Yeah, we have. Somebody knows somebody who knows Mike Rowe directly. Hit him up. Tell him Project Die Hard's been wanting to talk to you, man.
I love that.
Hit him up. It was yesterday after church. Went into Sam's, picked some stuff up, right? Ran into a person. We're still in the talking stages. Have you talked to the VFW? Have you talked to the American Legion? Yes. Yes. And yes.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'm sitting here chuckling to myself, like, wait, you wouldn't have reached out to them yet at this point? Of course you have.
I'm getting better at saying, well, thank you for that information. Take that under advisement. When I want to say, you think I'm an idiot?
That goes back to that whole piece of we got to take care of ourselves so that we can help others. That's yeah. I think people mean well, but sometimes you gotta wonder. At least on some level, it's like please get involved and find out for yourself what is all happening, because that's the magic. Get involved. One more body walking in the door and saying, hey, I could reach out to that person. I could do that.
I got the direct phone number and email to the commander of the Illinois Veterans of Foreign Wars. Where is that? Oh, yeah. We'll bring this one up because this is kind of important. Our next event. And this relates to that.
Excellent.
Our next event, Operation Clean Sweep. We're veterans. You know we're going to name it. September 19th to the 21st at Forward Operating Base Rush. The 1st Illinois Battalion of the United States Veteran Reserve Corps will be assisting the mission to move Bob Rush to completion. They are bringing a bus full of volunteers.
A bus! I love this.
A bus.
So they're not just bringing a couple guys. They're bringing a bus.
They're doing their annual training at our facility this year.
Awesome.
Okay. So the call is out. We've been putting the call out. If you have an organization or you personally would like to come and help support these veterans that are volunteering their time, because part of the deal is I got to feed them. We got a licensed kitchen. I need cooks. I need people to help on the back end.
There's going to be a lot of opportunities. Oh, sorry, I've got a dog barking in the background here. So in continuing with what Brian was just saying, yeah, come on. Oh, sorry, we are live, so life happens here. We're in a spot here. Oh, honey, come here. So I lost you. Sorry, I got dog.
That was kind of weird. I was like, why am I staring at a black screen?
And as I lost you, I've got my dog and another dog, and because where I'm at right now, I'm literally broadcasting from a hotel right now. So there are some random things that are outside of my control going on.
I got
it. The patience for anybody who's watching right now.
Yeah, look, folks, we do this live. There's a reason why we do it live.
It is all good.
What comes, what may. That's just how it rolls.
But back to what you were saying with the whole thing with this group coming down. Then you got a busload coming down to help out September 19th through the 21st, and that is going to be. I'm excited to see before pictures and after pictures. What all is going to be taking, and actually during ones as well, where people are doing stuff and making things happen. It's going to be awesome. No matter how you shake it, there's going to be enough going on there to make a dent.
Yeah, a dent.
How big of a dent?
Yeah, that's the question: is how big of a dent will be made? Okay. Primarily, they're going to be helping doing some demo and cleaning up, right? That is, helping us That way there, we don't have to pay somebody to do the demo. That saves resources. I can't roll back to this volunteering thing more than I don't know how. Look, folks, it's either you help or we got to pay. If we pay, that means we can't provide free meals to veterans on the first Wednesday of the month. Yeah, folks, my team understands. I had double bypass surgery. That wasn't planned. My eyes were opened. If you're going to help, help. If not, don't bug me.
There is a mission taking place here. There is a goal. It's not just, yeah, I want to get this place all fixed up. But no, this has to do with saving lives. Back it up and remember what this mission really is all about.
Well, again, that was Sunday at church. How come you're not paying your leadership team? Does not Scripture say you cannot serve two masters? It does. And my leadership team makes decisions on plans and policies that directly affect a veteran life. So that's why my leadership team doesn't get a salary. That's why I don't take a salary.
Priorities are in order. That speaks loudly. And think about organizations where the leadership is making big money and it's nonprofit. It's all, people need to be rewarded for what they do in life. I get that. But at the same time, what is the motivation, right? Are you
going to get a little hint here that's going to be coming out soon. But this is something we are working on as a team right now, folks. It's called frequently asked questions. Okay? One of the questions I have out to the team to get their input. The question I get, that the team gets, what's in it for me if I help your mission? Somebody type into the comments. Answer that question.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to mute for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Answer that question. What's in it for you if you help this mission? The reason I send it out to the team to answer that is because I know what I want to answer. And it's not PC, folks. It is not PC at all. And if I gave my down to the heart answer on that, probably drive away a few of you. Okay. But that's something we are working on within this mission in transparency and to lighten the load on my team is on our website, we're going to have a frequently asked question. So you can go to our website, go, let me look through these questions and see if somebody else has already asked it, which I can probably guarantee. Yeah, they have. We were formed in 2018. It's now 2024.
There's been a lot of questions asked along the way, and you get the same ones pretty repetitively. So this will help. This will get people in order very quickly, that they can understand what's on their minds, what
Yeah,
their questions are.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Uh, yeah, we'll pull this one up. Hope they don't get kicked out again when I do this. Okay, folks, I cannot explain this any different, right? Any different. Oh, bring him in while I explain this, because he liked it earlier. He can chime in on this. Bring him in, Susan.
Ooh. Sorry. I gotta scroll down. How are you? Welcome, Santa
Good
Mountain.
evening, folks. How are we doing? How was vacation?
How
Oh,
is vacation?
yeah,
Oh,
she's
you're
still
still
on
on
it.
vacation.
I'm live from a hotel room.
There you go. Awesome. I hope you're having some wonderful time and hopefully the weather's cooperating.
Honestly, it's been amazing.
Good, good.
Yeah, folks, she's actually down in Louisville. Uh, that's just only 4.5 hours, but I got too much on my plate. I'd love to go get lunch with my team.
How's Brian doing, buddy? How are you?
I'm, I'm still here, brother. We were just getting ready to go over our community support programs
Ah,
because, you know, my eyes were open during this medical thing. You know, I'm not playing anymore.
that's good. That's good.
Okay? Community support is the key, folks. We have ministry partners. They help grow God's kingdom. We have resource partners because no organization can do it all. We have mission suppliers, provides needed support to the mission. And then we have facility suppliers, directly supports our facilities, our FOBs. Okay? Only the best will do for those we serve. I can't stress that enough. If you're a fly-by-nighter, don't even bother because you're not going to be in this mission. If you're here to take advantage of veterans, this is not the place for you to do it. Simple rules, I'm going to go through them again. God will never leave the mission. We will never use the suffering of veterans to grow the mission. And there's no drugs or alcohol allowed in the mission. Now, you join our community support programs, and this is what you get from us. We pray for you. Because that's the first thing we ask for, is the first thing we're going to give, prayer. We share. You're helping us. And we encourage everyone to support our community support members. Where do you fit in is the question. You email ambassador@projectdiehard.org to see if you can make the team. Can't stress that enough. We only take
It
the best.
seems simple enough, Brian. And people just need to jump on board and make it happen, because without the volunteers, without people committing to the job that they're volunteering for, there isn't going to be any mission. And I did 2 more amazing calls today with veterans that have started up their own sort of mission. And I'm going, too much of this, not enough of this. So I am going to, when I get my new website rebranded here and redone here, hopefully within the next 2 weeks, I am going to commit a whole page to services, organizations that are helping the veterans. And
Great.
hopefully I'm going to go find everything nationwide, and I'm going to put it all on the page, because we have heard time and time and time again, Brian, where do we find you? How do we help? Who do we talk to? Where are you located? Who do you serve in what area? Because there is no national board that says these are all the boards, these are all the organizations that are out there. These are the ones that serve.
Wait, Santa. There is.
There is?
Yeah, but it costs $5,000 a year to be on it.
Oh, well, he's not really special for, organizations that are doing good work for the veterans.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So many
Yeah.
thoughts on that.
Yeah. Look. They're out there. I get enough emails every day.
Well, we'll blow that idea right off the wall, Brian.
I can't. I'm sorry, folks. This turned out to be a great show. I love when we get these things rolling.
Well, what I'm hearing from all these different people that I'm talking to, and it goes with even with you, Brian, trying to get the word out to the veterans, trying to get your services out to the veterans. There is no communication. There is no standard place to go. There is no standard list of information that is available for all the services.
Well, Santa, we had a nice little discussion earlier before you joined us.
I'm sorry, I had to run to the pharmacy.
You're good. But we were talking about resource partners.
Yes.
And how the Illinois legislators say we need more for them to hop on board with us. Since we've already got SIU University, that's a whole nother battle. But we were talking about resource partners, right?
Yep.
No one organization can do it all. Agreed?
Agreed.
Can't do it all. From day one, I've been saying teamwork makes the dream work. Together, everyone will accomplish more. Folks, you run a veteran nonprofit. You have this great program, this great idea, this great thing to help veterans. Cool. Do you want an office on our facilities? At no cost.
Hey, there you go.
Cost. Reach out to my team. They will take you through it. But I will tell you, we help those who help us. Okay? I will give you an office, a location at every one of our facilities for you to use to expand your mission at no cost, no rent. And all I ask in return is you tell everybody that this is what we're doing. Is that so hard to understand?
Or even for that matter, $100 a month, Brian, to cover utilities and electricity, because they're not going to find an office anywhere else for $100.
Brother, if they want to donate $100 a month to the mission, thank you and God bless.
Yep.
But I will not say, here's your rent. You've got to pay rent. No. If they're helping veterans and that thing of teamwork, that shaking the hands, why don't we work together? That's what I'm saying here, folks, is teamwork. I think I've said this a few times on some of our podcasts. There are people out there that will donate to Project DieHard because of what our mission is. There are people that will donate to the organization that handles equine therapy for veterans because they love horses. There are people that will donate to an organization that helps service dogs for veterans because that's where their heart is. I'll say it once again. God has the person out there that can cut the check to fund Forward Operating Base Rush.
Yep.
Get it completed. They just haven't heard of us yet.
Trade. So we got to spread the word more. And the old proverbial, I challenge everybody who is listening out there to tell two friends, to tell two friends, to tell two friends. And it's amazing how far the reach will go.
I put a post out there, Project DieHard and this Monday mission, right? I think I sent it out to the team saying, look, folks, it works because we picked up in the past week. Let me check this email. Yeah, 23 new followers to this Monday Mission podcast.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
So we
Love
challenge
it.
those 23 to tell two friends to tell two friends. And next week we want 23 to be another 23.
This is how it works. Earlier, Mike Rowe, the Kevin Bacon 10 degrees of separation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Santa, somebody reached out and said, have you tried to reach Mike Rowe? Of course we have. So I have it out there somewhere. It's on the social media.
I copied that and shared it in the post this afternoon. I said, somebody's got to know somebody.
That's, again, look,
That's all it takes.
somebody knows somebody who knows somebody who knows Mike Rowe.
Yep.
Just let them know we want to talk to them. Skill training is coming to our facilities. Who better to advise us on skill training? Just saying.
Yep. Yep.
Excellent. And part of sharing all that, but finding out who knows who, it is so easy to share this out. We're on YouTube Live right now. We are on Facebook Live right now. You're seeing us somewhere. Share it. All of a sudden, everybody you know will have a chance to see this as well and have a chance to find out what is this thing you're talking about? What is Project DieHard? What is this? Give your people that you know the chance to find out for themselves. How easy is that?
You know,
Share button. subscribe. Oh, yeah, that'd be a good thing to do too. Then you'll know when we're coming back on again, which we're here every Monday night. So we're very predictable that way.
Yeah. And we go live. You never know what's going to happen on this show.
That's right.
Okay. You never know. That's why I love it.
And actually, Project Die Hard is officially Santa approved, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
We are Santa approved. In fact, folks, we had this discussion earlier today, didn't we, about veterans with children, Fob Rush, and Santa, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. How cool would it be to be able to have Santa as part of the holiday spirit, obviously, as we are approaching the holidays here this winter. I almost said fall, through the fall into the winter. I'm so glad that we have
134 days till Christmas.
Ooh, say that again. How many?
134.
Woo!
Okay.
It's coming.
Yeah, folks. Your help gets Santa to Fob Rush. Your help buys presents for the children of veterans. Your help gets them the big meal, the fellowship. When I say your help, that means volunteering, donating, telling somebody else to donate. Because I don't know how to prove that it goes to the right place.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was something to get Santa approved. We had to show Santa all of our stuff. Santa, did you see anything there where I get a paycheck?
I didn't see one. No.
Yeah, folks, look.
Not yet.
Never will. Never will. Because I make decisions on veterans' lives. My leadership team will never get a paycheck, will never get compensation. Because they make decisions on veterans' lives. When you make decisions like that, you cannot have nickels and dimes weighing in on it. You just can't.
That's right. That's right.
We have a lot of plans, of programs to do on our facilities. Got a whole file folder of the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, right?
Only one?
Oh no, I got a file. When I say file folder, it's filled.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to correct you there and make sure I was understanding that right, because, there is lots of minimal chores that are going to help make this whole operation run.
Well, again, my team comes up with great ideas on how to benefit veterans. And we take those ideas and we develop them and we ask the hard questions of each other so we can get the best for the veterans we help, right? That's how we get the best. And then it goes into this folder because you know what? We put all that time and effort. Now we're ready when we get the funding and the resources to put it into action.
Yep. But you said the key word there. The funding needs to be donated to make Plan A, never mind Plan J, come to fruition.
Again, our fellowship exists.
Santa's calling all you people out there in La La Land and YouTube land and whoever land is out there. Write the check for $50. $50 is not going to kill you. And if we had 2,000 people donate $50, that would be $1 million. That would change the outlook of this organization like you wouldn't believe.
Huh.
So 2,000 people need to write a check for $50.
Yeah, or you can go online to projectdiehard.org, hit that donate button, and do a one-time donation.
There you go.
Boom. Folks, I said it once and I'll tell you again. Whether you give $22 a month or $22,000 a month, I personally will never know how much you give. My accountant and my treasurer get to put the name and the amount together because they have things they have to do called receipts and all this stuff. All I get is the name. So when you come to an event and say, I support you, all I can say to you is thank you and God bless. Because how do I pull it? I'm still.
What you're saying, Brian, is you will treat every person there exactly the same, whether they donate $1 or $1 million. They're still going to be treated the same with a big thank you, God bless, and probably a big hug. And let me show you the facility.
That's it. Okay, that's it. I can't think of making it any other fairer than that. Okay, I don't want fame. I don't want fortune from doing this.
But we want rock and roll bands.
Oh yeah, yeah. But if I don't want it, that means you can't expect it.
Oh, so then we'll have to do the blues or something?
No, what I mean is, look, brother, you know how it works in this world. I will give you X amount of money, but you have to do it this way.
Yep. And it happens $1 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And one helping hand at a time.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of sound. Well, let me take that back. When they started, they were sound veteran nonprofits. And why everybody's asking me how come we're not growing in building in Pennsylvania or building here or building there. It boils to this. These nonprofits, it blew up, expanded really, really quick. And then their mission got hijacked.
I was going to say hijacked.
Yeah.
Their mission suddenly came confused with the directional of the program that was meant to help veterans, and it suddenly became something else.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't even know who you're talking about, but I could read between the lines. I knew exactly what you were going to say.
Yeah,
because there's too much me instead of we.
well, again, that's one of the questions in our frequently asked question thing that's going to be coming out soon. What's in it for me if I help your mission? I know my answer. It ain't PC, folks. It ain't PC in a long way. But that's a question that's asked, so we owe you an answer. So the team's digesting that right now. How do we answer that as a mission? How do we answer that together? Look, I got my 2 cents. What's in it for you?
The blessing that you've helped someone overcome a life-ending hurdle because he or she has had people around him to support them.
There you go. See, Susan, you got an idea from Santa you can throw into that mix.
Bubba, I was never a smart man, but I can understand what it means to help.
Mr. Williams, good evening, sir. How are you doing this evening? Earl Williams, where are you from, brother?
I can tell you, he is from Iowa. He's tuning in. We love Earl. He's got such a good guy.
All right, see, my team knows you already. Welcome to the team, man. Welcome to the fun times.
Awesome. And I know we are running to the end here, so I just want to pass the baton along here. There we go, Waterloo, Iowa. Awesome. I'm so glad you're here, Earl. Thank you. So if you guys want to just take a moment and share a final thought, if you have any message for our veterans. Actually, Santa, you want to go first?
Oh, something to the veterans. We've got a strong support system for you, so never give up. And remember, there is always somebody at the end of the phone line that will be willing to talk to you.
Awesome. So true. Brian, I'm going to pass it to you.
Okay. Mine's pretty much canned, folks. Brothers and sisters, don't give up. Don't. People love you. We need you. I need you. I need you to come to our fellowship breakfast. I need you to bring your skills and talents to this mission. And you giving up to that demon, that's just not going to work.
Excellent. All right. And yeah, I'm going to just pull this in real quick here. Earl has a message he's sharing here that at the end of the month, he's going to be broadcasting on Military Veterans Radio. So there's going to be a lot of good things coming forward with what Earl's got going on. He's been a DJ for a lot of years. He knows what he's doing. I'm so excited to hear that for you. And we need to talk. I don't know that we've had you on here yet. We need to make that happen.
Yeah, I don't recall your name, Earl. Get with my team. Get you booked in here.
Awesome. We will make that happen. And with that, as always, we are here every Monday night for the Project Die Hard Mission Monday update. We're here at 6:30 p.m. Central. And yeah, if you want to come on in here and join this conversation, let's make that happen. Reach out. I'm easy to reach. Susan at projectdiehard.org. Super easy. And we've been talking about volunteering. Volunteer at projectdiehard.org. Nice, easy email addresses that you can reach out to us. We will reply. We will get back to you. Let us know what is on your mind. What can we do? How can we connect? And how can we make this project, this mission grow? And how fast can we make it happen? So thank you so much, guys, for being here. We appreciate you more than you know. All the vets out there, we appreciate you more than you know. Hang in there. There are people depending on you, whether you know it or not. There are people who care. So we are here, and let's see what we can do to make lives better all around. With that, I'm going to sign on off of here. And as always,